Hi, my name is Munirah Razaly. Today, let's make nasi lemak with my mother. First thing first, boil some eggs for 10 minutes at least to make a hard-boiled eggs and cut the eggs into half. We've already prepared some ikan bilis goreng and kacang goreng for the sides. Next, the sambal. In the sambal, we put bawang, cili kisar, ikan bilis goreng, air asam jawa, some sugar and salt. Here's my mom's tip. Put a bit of gula melaka in the sambal and you are done with it. After that, wash the rice as usual, then we put santan and mix it. Fill a water adequately. Also put in some pandan leaves, some salt, and a tips from my mom, put some cooking oil in it. And we cook the rice. Mix the rice from time to time. Another of my mom's tips is to wipe the water steam under the cover to prevent it from going into the rice so that the rice doesn't go bad quickly. Cut some fresh cucumber for the sides. Last but not least, to prepare the dish, put the rice, the sambal, some kacang goreng, some cut fresh cucumber, half of hard-boiled eggs, and we are done with Malaysian favorite dish, nasi lemak. Also, credit to my mom for helping me making this nasi lemak in this early morning.
Hi, my name is Afshaa and today I'm going to show you how to make nasi dagang Terengganu in less than 1 minute. First, wash off your rice and put it in a bowl of water. Then, soak it for a minimum of 4 hours. Take banana leaf and put it in your steamer with your rice. Steam for 30 minutes. Take out the rice and add more water and steam it for another 30 minutes. To make the broth, add some tuna and put them in a pot filled with water. Add tamarind slices, salt, and boil for another 30 minutes. Take out your tuna, place them in a bowl and strain the broth. Also, don't forget to strain the carcass as well. Next, saute all the blended ingredients until it's fragrant. Mix water with some nasi dagang powder until it turns into paste and saute. Add gula melaka, fish broth, coconut milk, and continue stirring. Finish off by adding the fish, salt, and chilies. For the rice, add coconut milk with salt, sugar, shallots, and ginger. That's it. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, my name is Farhan and today I'll be talking about the history of nasi goreng belacan and its process. The reason behind this topic is because this dish's history is from my mother. This recipe is the very first recipe my mom learned when she was 12 years old. She used to bring the food she cooked herself to school. My mom lived with her grandmother who was very old. She learned cooking very early because she had to take care of her grandmother. She would teach my mom how to cook simple dishes from her bed, and nasi goreng belacan is one of them. At such tender age, my mom could cook fried rice, ayam belada, masak kicap with fish, beef, chicken or even egg, and her signature dish called gulai lemak ikan rebus with petai. That is where she got her cooking skills from. When I started to learn how to cook, my mom advised me to try cook simple dishes, and she suggested me to try cook the very first dish my mom learned first, and that is how I've learned how to cook it. Surprisingly enough, this dish would take around 10 minutes to cook, and I got used to eating this dish when I feel like eating my mom's food. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Japanese curry rice. The curry originated in Indian cuisine and was brought to Japan from India by the British and was adopted to the Imperial Japanese Navy as a food source. It is still served today with the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Forces every Friday as a special menu. The dish became popular and was available for purchase at supermarket and restaurants in the late 60s. Since the introduction of the curry, it was reinvented to suit Japanese taste and ingredients. Japanese curry, different from the Indian curries, is that it's not spicy and more sweeter. This is because Japanese dislike of spicy food. This also suits my taste as I also dislike spicy food. Even though I'm Malaysian, I'm born to live with it. Compared to Malaysian curry, which is much more spicier and waterier, Japanese curry is more thicker and sweeter. Today I'll be using a curry instant roux, which is more common in Japanese household and it was easy to make, with onion, carrots, potatoes and pork meat. Of course some Roman lentils and sides. Bye!
So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make yong tofu, and I've already got some of the ingredients prepared. The minced meat. This is called the fucuk kulit masin, which is basically like a wrap that I'm gonna be using to wrap the meat with. And what I have here is tauhu goreng. So what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna slice the tauhu in half, and I'm gonna put the meat inside. So let's get to it. So I'm just done wrapping the meat, as you can see here. So right now I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna deep fry them. I'm just done cooking and deep frying, and this is what it looks like. It looks nice, golden brown, and it's very crispy. And this is how you make Hakka yong tofu.
Kolkata or kolkatai is a popular South Indian dumpling made from rice flour with a filling of grated coconut and jaggery. In Tamil Nadu, the dish is traditionally associated with Hindu god Ganesha and is prepared as an offering on the occasion of Vinayagar Chaturthi. Now, with the help of my aunt, I'm going to show you how to make kolkatai at home. Firstly, add 2 cups of water into a pan with minimal heat and a pinch of salt together with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Then add 1 cup of Kolkata flour and keep stirring it until it becomes sticky and solid. Then let it rest. For the jaggery, break it evenly and place it in a pan. In minimal heat, keep stirring it for around 2 minutes. Then add your 1 cup of coconut inside it and keep stirring it in minimal heat about 5 minutes until the mixture of coconut and sugar becomes golden. For the flour, keep squishing it until it's solid. Then take a piece of flour and roll it, flatten it out. Then take the sugar and place it on top of it. Then try to evenly join and make it into a ball shape. After that, place your dumplings inside a steamer and steam for 10 minutes and you're ready to go. That's all from me.
So here are the things that you need to make ambuyat. Boiling hot water, room temperature water, ambulong, which happens to be sago flour, and a bowl. And here is my face. We're gonna be pouring in the sago flour and try to dissolve it using room temperature water. Also, you may notice that my grandma is gonna be teaching me in the video, so thank you very much, Grandma. Once all of the flour has dissolved, it's time to pour in the hot water. Almost instantly, you can see a change of reaction when it comes to the consistency. It'll begin to become sticky and tough, and that's essentially how you would know it's working. And once you've seen that happen, you are essentially done. Basically, that's all of the hard stuff when it comes to making ambuyat. Ambuyat is a popular dish. It's considered to be the national dish of Brunei, where I'm living at. So you would want to use this. This is called the chandas. Chandas is basically a bamboo fork, if you will. Yeah, so what you want to do is grab your ambuyat. Yeah, and you just dig in, twist it, and essentially try to grab as much as you can. What I usually do, since I'm a bit weird, take this without any sort of sauce or dip and just put it in your mouth. And yeah, that's essentially how you eat it. But usually, if you're normal and not weird, you would want to use this. This is the dip. The dip consists of chili, water, and also fermented durian. So it's a little bit difficult to get a hold of this once in a while. But here you go. Just a little bit of a taste test. Usually this tastes like sour, sweet, and pretty savory. So like all of those combined. So let's see what happens. I mean, it's okay. I'm not really the biggest fan of ambuyat. However, like, it's a fun thing to eat once in a while, since, I don't know, we just barely eat these now. Yeah, it's pretty good. Sweet, savory, sour. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching.
The rice we use to cook lemang is glutinous rice. Glutinous rice is sticky unlike any other rice. Way to clean it is the same as any other rice. Rinse it 3 to 4 times. After that, leave it dry up. Once you have a banana leaf, you need to cut the part where we want to use. Get the side which has the least damage. Okay, right now the banana leaf is very sensitive and easy to get ripped. To avoid that, bring it to the stove to heat it up. Stroke it once, then check which part has been burnt off. That burnt off is necessary because it softens the leaf. Do it repetitively until most section has been burnt off or as a sign of black spot. What we want now is to get all sides smooth. We need to cut these hard edges which comes from the banana leaf stems. Can cut it using scissors. Now we need banana leaf stem or pelepah pisang in Malay. Get a knife, then cut it in half. We are using it as guidance or backbone once we place the leaf inside the bamboo. It should look like this. Place the stem at the end of the banana leaf, then roll it. Roll it like you are rolling a sushi, from one end to another end. Hold it from the end, then start pushing it into the bamboo. Be sure to close the end of the leaf because we don't want any leaks. Insert the glutinous rice inside. You can use the extra banana leaf as a funnel. Now we want to add a coconut milk inside. Get a jug, then pour a coconut milk, about a quarter of it. Add teaspoon of salt, then mix it. In this stage, you can taste it whether it needs to add more salt or not. Pour the coconut milk until it fills up above the rice level. Once we done all the preparation, now we need to bring it to the fire. place the bamboo in slanted position beside the fire with the opening facing upwards. Every 10 to 15 minutes, the bamboo should be turned regularly in order to ensure the rice inside the bamboo to be cooked evenly and avoid burn on one side. Once the opening is boiled, as shown in the video, it no longer requires fire but instead ember. Then we leave it overnight. Once the lemang is cooled down, get a knife, then cut it about 10% of it, then try to rip it off using your bare hand.
Hi everyone, today I would like to demonstrate on the process on how to make the Sarawak traditional food, which is called the umai. So here we have the ingredients such as the chilies, fish fillets without the bones, of course, the onions, the big onions, and some peanuts for the sauce, and also the sweet soy sauce. So firstly, we're gonna boil the fish. So you guys can see here is the fish. We're gonna boil it. So we're gonna make it spicy like how Sarawak's people love to eat spicy food. We're gonna put in more of these chilies. I guess it is enough for the chilies to make it spicy, and we can put these things aside first. So yeah, next we're gonna cut the onions. Here we're using this, I don't know what it's called, but in Malay we call it batu lesung. Yeah, you guys can see here, there are the peanuts, and we're gonna crush them. We're gonna crush it into tiny pieces, like how we smash the onions. And what a wonderful! You can do that to the mongol. What a wonderful world. So this is enough, and we're gonna mix it with the. We're gonna use the sweet sauce. As you guys know, you can mix it with either the soy sauce or the normal one. Today I would like to use the sweet sauce. So yeah, we're done with making the peanut sweet sauce. We're gonna put this aside first, and let's take out all the Wafiy. And for the next step, we're gonna mix it with the onions that we have chopped aside. And for the last step, we're gonna mix it with the chilies and also the lemon. Cutting the lemon. Just chop it into two because we're gonna use a lot of lime juice after this. Let's just mix the chilies with the lime juice. Usually I like my umai to be super sour, as we're gonna mix it with the sweet sauce just now. And yeah, we're done. So we're gonna mix it with the sweet and brown peanut sauce. As you guys can see here, here are the umai with the sweet sauce. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if my cooking skills are bad just now, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Viishaan Rajan. I'm from Advertising Design FCM. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to demonstrate the process of making an Indian masala chai. So let's move to the ingredients first. Let's see what do we have first.
First we have cloves, we have cardamoms, we have cinnamon, we have black pepper, and we also have ginger. So we have fresh milk, we have the chai itself, and we have sugar, and also, of course, the most important ingredient, water. Yes, water.
Okay, so the first step is You're gonna take all the spices with the ginger as well. You're gonna put it in the pestle and mortar. I can already smell. So good. Then you crush them slightly coarse. Make sure they are coarse. Oh, I can already smell the aroma. So good. Okay. So we're gonna transfer this to this bowl here. Okay, so the most important part of all, you have to have a pot to do this chai. So place your pot, 2 cups of water. So we've done the stove part. Okay, so we'll put the spices that we crushed just now. The hot water slowly. Just give it a slight stir. So now you're gonna wait for it to boil. Okay, so the next thing you have to prepare is the chai itself. The water is boiling hot. So put 2 teaspoons of the chai. So for the chai, I'm using boti. So give it a nice stir. Okay, so we are done with the tea part. So we're gonna put the next most important ingredient, milk. 2 cups of milk. So here you go, another cup of milk. As you can see, the color is already there. Just keep mixing, just keep mixing. Put 2 spoons of sugar. Keep mixing. Okay, so now we are done. We're done with the masala chai. Now we're gonna just filter it and it's time to serve. Okay, so now we're ready. We're ready to serve.
Hello guys, my name is Aqil and today I'll be showing on how to make pulled tea, or what we call here teh tarik. For ingredients first, a tea bag, 1 cup of hot water and a cup of sweetened creamer. First, put the hot water into the cup. Put the tea bag into the tea and let it steep for several minutes. After that, add the sweetened creamer into it and stir it until it blends evenly. For the final step, pull the tea several times until it's bubbly to make the texture more frothy and velvety. And that's literally it. The teh tarik is done and ready to drink.
Hello everyone, my name is Irfan Hakeem from Group 6, and today I will show you how to make coconut pisang. So to start with, as the name implies, pisang, coconut pisang, we'll need pisang or bananas to start. And so here I have some. And the first, you can choose however many you want. And the first thing to do is just to peel them off and put them in a bowl, like so. So here's one, just peel it all the way up, and just chuck it into the bowl. All right, now I've gather some bananas into this bowl. And now onto step 2, which you will need one of these. And for step 2, what we want to do is just kind of mash these all together. Just squash them and smash them until it's all mixed and all smudged together. All right. So I've squished them together like this. Make sure you take your time with it and get it all mulched together. Do not leave any big chunks or katul of the bananas left. And now on to the next step 3, which is which we will need 3 things: sugar, salt, and baking powder. First, we'll need to get a spoon, just a small 1 spoonful of salt, and just add in. Then one spoonful of baking soda, and add it. And now about 3 spoonfuls of sugar. So just mix them all up now. All right, now we'll need some wheat flour or tepung gandum, and we'll take around 3 spoonfuls of it, a big spoon. So we want to mix it in until it's got a soft, sort of malleable texture. So maybe put in a couple more, 3 or 4, maybe 5 spoonfuls of flour, more. So after mixing it into a soft substance, then just grab it with your fingers and form a sort of small ball shape and quickly place it into the pot to cake it like so. And here is the finished chopped dog pizza.